Hi guys, it is Andrea from Rosebud Gardens and I am here today to show you how I juice. So Anna, one of our CSA members, is here to help me out a little bit.
Woo!
Yeah, so we're gonna get to it. This is really awesome for anything you might have left over in your box, if you need to use some stuff up, or if you just want to try something a little bit different. Yeah, we have our blender. This is just a Ninja, which I really like, and it's pretty affordable, and it's from my college days, so you know, it's tried and true.
Well loved.
Exactly. And then you'll need something to squeeze it into. I have these awesome little glass bottles, a funnel. I said the cheesecloth bag, you can get these on Amazon. And I'll post a link to that too. And then starting with your vegetables. So the base, what I usually like to do, I either do celery or cucumber. I always go with organic if I get them from the grocery store. I don't currently grow celery. It takes a little bit too long for me. And I will have a ton of cucumbers though for you guys in your boxes over the summer, probably starting around end of May, June. So yeah, I know, lots of stuff to do with those cucumbers. So then we have a lot of different things you can put in there. So one of the obvious things you want to get in there is your greens. So this is a big, beautiful bowl of spinach that we just picked a little, probably about 15 minutes ago. So super fresh. And yours will only be like an hour, a few hours before you get yours. So it'll be good.
And so why is it so important for us to eat these vegetables right after they're harvested?
Yeah, so especially things your greens. So sometimes people call them the danger zone ones, right? It's not because they're dangerous, because they aren't grown with any nasty stuff, but they're the things that usually go bad the quickest. So the things, I mean, you've gotten your bag of greens from the grocery store, right? Put in your fridge and it got slimy and gross. So yeah, these are the things you do want to make sure you eat right away.
And it also maximizes the nutrients, right?
Yep.
So you want to make sure that, okay, we get all of the vegetables in our body, we get all of that fiber, but we also want the nutrients to be available for us.
Yeah,
so
they kind of start depleting after a little bit in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So some other things you can add to that, we have herbs, so we'll be growing a lot of mint, a lot of, oh, smell that, it's amazing. A lot of parsley, a lot of cilantro, so any of those are really awesome. And then for a little bit of sweetness, I like to add a little bit of apple, or pear is another good one. I usually choose the lower sugar green apple, especially because you're drinking this juice and you're not getting the fiber in it, you're taking it out when you're juicing it. So we go with a green apple that has a little less sugar. Same with citrus, not a lot of sugar in these, but they can really impact your flavor and kind of sweeten it up for you. Carrots are also good in that way for you. They'll sweeten them up a little, so you don't want to use too much of that. And then my personal favorite to add is ginger. I add a ton of ginger.
I like the ginger because it gives it this little heat, and it also has this detoxification quality throughout the body. So if you want to add in, you know, a little cleansing action, it's not too aggressive.
Yeah, it makes your stomach feel really nice. So.
Yeah, it helps with digestion.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So yeah, so we'll get started and
let's make some juice.
We'll make juice.
Woo!
I kind of like to start sometimes with both celery and cucumber. I usually like to make my batches for a few days, so
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's nice because when you come in from, you know, like working outside, it's nice to have something refreshing to just grab and drink and cool down with, so, and not just like start snacking on candy. Because farmers do that too.
That's good to know. I feel less guilty now. I'll think of you when I'm snacking on boxes of cookies. I mean cucumbers and carrots.
Yeah, obviously.
And all the healthy things.
So I'm gonna do 3 stalks of celery and a half a cucumber for right now. So we'll do that, and then I'm gonna do one of these little baby carrots.
So this is, you said this is a typical base that you will prepare and then you will accent it with different citrus, or ginger, things like that.
Whatever, I kind of will go and just take out what I have growing and see what looks good that morning. So do different greens like lettuce or chard or kale. And chard and kale can sometimes be a little bit too bitter for people. That's why you add like a little extra lemon that day.
Okay, yeah. Lighten things up.
Yeah, so let's grab the water and just pour. I like to add water to the blender. It helps kind of break things down when you're blending it up. And
okay, how much water am I adding?
I just pour that whole thing in. So that's about a quart of water there.
It's time to take a bath.
Yeah.
Little veggies.
So put the top on there.
Okay.
And then if you want to just
Push
give
it
it a
down?
whirl, yeah.
Okay, the first time I did this, I freaked out. Ready?
Yeah. Woo! Alright, that's good for now. So I just kind of get the base all mixed up, and then that makes it easier to put everything else in there. So I think we're gonna get wild and put.
You can get wild?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Put. Ooh. Sing a little celebration.
Gosh, it smells so good.
So we're gonna put mint and parsley in here for right now.
Yum.
And so then let's throw in some ingredients. I'll do a whole bunch today. So this is probably the equivalent of like about a half of a bag that you would typically get in your CSA box. So it's a good amount of greens.
Plentiful serving.
So yeah, let's get that all mixed in.
Ready? All right, I'm gonna chop you up. Everyone get ready. Some stuff stuck in the top.
Okay, yeah. So we can.
We're not going to stick our hand in there to squish it down, but I am going to let you. Yeah.
Get a little dangerous. Squish. And then, we'll just add our last few little. So I take a pretty big chunk of ginger, and then I do just half an apple. It's gonna fly all over the place.
Flying apples.
Mm-hmm. And then always make sure to set yourself stuff aside if you're composting.
Okay. And you're taking seeds out too. I mean, it wouldn't matter as much for this. I guess it doesn't matter for any of them because you're separating the bulk.
Yeah, I usually I think it's a force of habit. I just kind of take them out.
Yeah.
So do that. Okay. And then, let's see, lemon or lime today? Lime. And I have to get my knife sharpened a little bit.
I love the cutting board.
Oh, thank you. My husband made this.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah. So he actually loves woodworking, and I think this was the remnants of one of his first projects.
Oh, sweet.
That didn't go so well.
Well,
But
happy memories. You gotta start somewhere.
So now it's like the running joke about the live edge table that he first tried to do, and now he's building big, beautiful pieces of furniture for us. So it all works out, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, gotta learn somewhere. And so I think that's kind of like a good idea here too, because I pulled my juicer out the other day because I got some veggies from you, and I was so excited, and I was like, I'm gonna make juice and it's gonna be this glorious experience, and it was not a glorious experience. I was like, I'm out of practice and I need to look up some videos on how to do this. So I'm glad we're learning here today.
Yeah, and that even fits with CSA boxes. Like, a lot of people are worried that they're gonna get all these vegetables and like fail miserably at eating them, and you have to ease yourself into it. Like, you might waste a little bit at the first bit, but you'll become a pro in no time.
Yeah,
and that's why we're doing these videos.
Exactly. We're gonna try and have some fun while we're at it. So I'm gonna squish all this in.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking
I'm gonna
good?
try and do this time. There we go.
Whew.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
We're gonna trick you.
All right, so now we're gonna get to the smushing part. We got clean hands. Still have dirt under my fingernails because that's just part of who I am now.
Nice.
So then I kind of just fill it up as far as it will go and let it sink in just a little bit, and it'll start dripping. And then this stuff is pretty awesome. It'll just start. You don't need too much pressure.
I would say, you could take out your frustration from the day's work or whatever, but I don't know if you want to be wringing that into your juice.
Happy thoughts ringing into your juice.
Happy thoughts. Squeezed with love.
Take a little bowl. And I have a different funnel too that's a little bit bigger, and you can get a little bit more in there. But So we just got the small guy.
So we have all this fiber left over. Are these, is this stuff that we could make into like relishes, or we can mix it into soups or things like that, depending on what we've juiced?
Yeah, so that would be awesome for soup, and just get your fiber in your soup. You can also do crackers. There's like flax crackers that you can make out of those, and you'll have a little snack. Because it doesn't have too much flavor. Most of the flavor ends up in the juice, so it's really just kind of fiber that's left.
Okay.
My chickens also love it.
Okay. And this could, and you said you were mentioning compost earlier, so if I had a compost pile, I can just throw this in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah, make some happy dirt.
Amazing. Yeah, because it's nice to know that all of the plant can be put to some sort of use.
Right, yeah, you're not, like, it might feel kind of wasteful, but like really, there's so much you can do with it that you don't really have to waste any part of it. So, this is kind of...
Can I give it a squeeze?
Yeah, girl. Yes.
All right, show me how to do this. So put this in here.
Yep. Just kind of fold it over a little
It's my
bit.
first time, so go easy. All right. I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, so I dump this in here.
Yeah. Oh, that one came out. Shove it back in there.
All right, so dump that in.
Yep.
Okay.
Just pick up the sides.
Pick up the sides. And I squeeze.
And squeeze.
All right, so I've squeezed all of this out.
Yeah.
And I've got my pulp, and I'm just gonna dump this in here.
Dump it out.
Right here.
Yeah. So after I'm done with this, I just wash this with, yeah.
Sorry.
I just wash the bag with dish detergent, and it cleans up. It stains. It might look a little gross, but it's good.
So the stain won't wash off onto other clothes too. It just stains this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I just do it in the sink when I'm just washing my dishes, and I
Okay,
clean
cool.
it up that way. So yeah, now we have some juice. So I think
Should we have some?
Yeah, I think we're ready to taste test it.
Okay. Do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, look at that color. It's
So gorgeous. Ooh, so this will last in the fridge for, I usually will leave it in there 2 or 3 days. And
Okay.
then usually want to drink it before that though. So yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can, if you want it to be a little stronger flavor, you can add a little less water. And yeah.
I think the water did a good job though of helping to pull out the essence of the vegetables.
Yeah, absolutely. It
Yeah.
kind of gets it all mixed up really well, and yeah, it's a delicious juice.
Oh, awesome. So we're gonna move on and try the
Yeah, let's try
the aggressive juicer.
All right, so now you're gonna show me how to use this guy.
I'm going to show you how to use this juicer. This is a Breville. It cost, gosh, it was over $100, definitely. Might have been close to $2. So I don't know if this is an investment everyone wants to make, but we're going to show you anyways.
It's the cost of a good blender, though.
It is. So this is cool because it has different settings on it, and I can just twist the knob, and it'll tell me exactly what pressure it is needing, what types of vegetables it can cut up, and it comes apart like this. I have this slot here, so I just put my vegetables inside, and it goes down into this blade system that will spin, and it has a lot of small serrated blades inside, so it's just gonna basically shred everything that I put in there, and it flings all of the pulp into this bucket. And what I like to do is put a grocery bag, one of those plastic grocery bags. Not that I like to collect plastic grocery bags, but when I have them, I stick them in here, I collect everything so I don't have to wash the bucket every time. It's my little tip.
Yeah, make it easier on yourself.
Yes, and then so all the juice will come onto this side. So this should just snap in. And then we'll plug it in. All right, so we're going to just put in some lemon, and I think what I'm going to do is put this in juicy side down, and I'll just press it through, and I'm just going to top and tail Whoopsies, let's get these out of the way. That guy. I'm gonna tap tail this guy. All I really have to do is just make sure that it will fit into the top entry point there, and the machine will do the rest.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, because with the blender, you kind of had to shove them in there if it wasn't.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start with the soft goodies first. So I'm just going to, where's my button? Flip this on. So as I'm doing this, I want to move slowly so I have time for the juice to come out, and I'm not just like quickly shredding it and sending half the juice into the extra compartment. I'm going to take a cucumber. Put my celery in water, store it that way in the refrigerator so it soaks up the water and it keeps it nice and crisp and juicy.
That's awesome.
And it also looks pretty for presentation in the refrigerator. It's like having a bouquet of celery. Alright, I'm going to crank it up so we can get some apples. Whoops. Little splash of color in there. Oh, ginger, let's do that.
Have you juiced beets at all?
I love juicing beets. They're so sweet and that color is amazing.
No, it's kind of fun. It's like a fruit juice without all the additives.
Yeah, one of my favorite juices is super simple. It's beets, carrots, and celery.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. Yeah, so you guys, it can be really, really easy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm going to wash up some glasses. Or do you have glasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab some glasses.
Grab some glasses. So this is our juice.
Oh, that's beautiful. With a little carrot in there.
Gorgeous. It's so pretty.
It kind of like layers it in there too.
It does.
More healthy tequila sunrise.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oh wow, you can really eat the lemon in that one with all the rind in there.
Yeah. Yum. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. So those are both super easy, and you can do that for a few days and use up a ton of vegetables, get them in, get them eaten, and feel great.
Yep. Feeling good. Just drink that nourishment.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this how-to lesson. This was amazing. I love hearing about the farm. I love hearing about the CSA. I love learning about juicing. I'm excited to go home and shred those vegetables and get that nutrients into my system.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Thank you so much for helping me out. And
Yeah.
I know you and all our other CSA members give me so much support in starting this farm, and I'm really honored to help feed you guys and be a part of all this.
I'm so grateful. So grateful.
Aww.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.